Being a game collector is like being a bird of prey. His eyes are finely tuned to spot even the most elusive cartridge. But the collector's hunt is never over. There is and will always be yet another game.
Being on the lookout for games can be tough. You always have to keep your senses about you. I think I see some games there.
I'm J-Rock, and come with me on my journey of game collecting. This is Pickups.
Hello there, J-Rock here. Welcome to episode 2 of my video game pickups. Now before I get into the pickups, I want to do some updates and give you some news. First and foremost, biggest news of all, I'm going to get it out of the way. I picked up one of the rarest titles of all in the Library of Life, and that is a wife. That's right, J-Rock, yours truly, the game rocker, got hitched. So, you know, we've been together for about 4 years. There we are. Oh, look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She's got purple hair. Sometimes I wonder if she's from the Super Nintendo game Joe and Mac. I wonder if she's one of them cave babes. And look at that handsome fella. Who the hell does he think he is wearing that hat, by the way? Slash? Why, Anyways, you know, we've been together 4 years. We're in love, and we finally decided to tie the knot. We did it very cheap, very small. You know, she's very supportive of what I do here with games, you know, with collecting and doing this YouTube thing. It takes up a lot of time, and she's very supportive of that. And, you know, it's important to find somebody that lets you be you and not try to stifle your creativity. So don't let anyone ever try to change who you are or tell you what to be. You be you, and everything's going to fall into place. Now that we got that mushy stuff out of the way, on to the second piece of news before we get into the pickups, and that is we went and attended ConBravo, and what that is, it's the annual festival of everything geek. And this is the second time that we attended ConBravo, our second one. We didn't go last year, but I believe we went the year before, and we got to meet AVGN, James Rolfe, and I got him to sign my Nintendo tattoo, actually. I got that tattooed on there, because I'm crazy. And so what ConBravo is it's a haven for all geeks. You got games you can go get. It's all about gaming. And then you got a lot of cosplayers. You got LARPing, live action role playing. So you can get involved with some of that. There's several groups that I was looking at. I talked to a couple people. Probably the biggest reason I went to ConBravo was to do some networking with fellow gamers in the community that are YouTubers. I was looking forward to meeting some people. I didn't get a chance to because it was just crazy weekend. I had to get married, so you know we went the one day. Most notably, I got to meet Pat the NES Punk. You probably know who he is if you're watching this. If you're on YouTube, I think you know who Pat the NES Punk is. And he was really cool. I talked to him for a little bit. Sorry, Pat, if you're watching this, for talking your ear off. But, you know, he answered my questions, and, you know, part of my pickups, actually, I picked up a wristband, Pat the NES Punk wristband. You've seen these around. I don't know if I'm going to open it yet, so keep that in the package. I also got to meet Shane Lewis from his channel Re-Res, and he is from Cambridge, Ontario, so it's good to get to meet another Canadian gamer, another YouTuber who's doing so well. I also got to meet the Game Chasers, Billy and Jay, and, you know, thanks for talking to me, everybody at, you know, ConBravo. Thanks for taking the time to talk to your fans and coming to see everybody and being involved with the community. Okay, now on to some pickups. I didn't get a lot of stuff at ConBravo, but I've had a lot of stuff over the last month. There's not a lot of cartridges that I have to show you, so I'm sorry. As you can see, I've got a whole stack of Xbox 360 games. I've been boosting my collection lately. I don't know if you noticed in the background here that this is where I had my Xbox 360 games before, but now I have so many that I had to switch some stuff around, and I'm going to need a bigger shelf soon. Going to need a room actually soon, hopefully. So let's get into some pickups. First off, for the Super Nintendo, I have one game, and that is Paperboy 2. It's a pretty decent arcade classic. This is a reacquisition of mine. I owned this when I was younger, and I lost it over the years. You know how things go, you lose things. So got Paperboy 2 reacquisitioned, and it's classic, and it's fun and hard. Alright, some N64 games. I got 3 of them. Got Bomberman 64, a staple for the Nintendo 64 library, I think. It's got tons of great replayability to it. You have all sorts of findable secret stuff, and as well as multiplayer modes that I remember playing when I was younger. It gets pretty intense. Great game. Secondly, I got Perfect Dark, essential in anybody's collection. Apparently this is John D's copy of Perfect Dark. Well, John, I got your game, John. I got your game. What you gonna do? Anyways, Perfect Dark, what can you say about that? It's the follow-up to GoldenEye from Rareware, and it adds another element to the first-person shooter of its time, and that is multiplayer with the computer, which I would have killed for in GoldenEye. That is what I wanted as a kid. I wanted multiplayer mode when I didn't have my friends there. Never happened for GoldenEye, but you can do it in Perfect Dark. And lastly, I got, and this was given to me for free from a friend, and that is Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now, it was given to me by an older friend of mine. He's about 50, and I think he found it in his basement or something. And it's got some damage on it, as you can see. Cartridge is damaged, back label's missing. You know, there's some scrapes and stuff. I haven't got it to work yet, but I'm going to be taking it apart and seeing if I can do anything with it. But Zelda Majora's Mask, pretty good pickup. Okay, now that's it for the cartridge stuff. I'm sorry, but that's it for the cartridge stuff. Now I got a lot of disc stuff. Let me talk about some Wii things. For the Wii, I picked up Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now I've been wanting this one. I haven't found a good price for it until now because it's in demand. People are looking for over 35 bucks for it. So yeah. Super Mario Galaxy 2. The first one was fun. I got 100% in it. And I've been waiting for this one, and I can't wait to play it. Second game for the Nintendo Wii, and I've been anticipating this game forever. This falls under the category of I didn't even know that existed until a short time ago. And then as soon as I did, I wanted to get it, and I finally got it. And that is Back to the Future, the game. Yeah, it's friggin' awesome. I'm a huge fan of the Back to the Future series, and it's got Christopher Lloyd in it, and it takes place 6 months after the third movie. So it's a continuation of the story, which is really awesome because I think I'm not the only one, but I've always wanted to see a sequel of Back to the Future, and this is pretty much the closest you're going to get to the sequel. Okay, so I didn't pick up a lot at ConBravo, but I did meet someone. I met Andrew from his channel, Jamao911, and he hooked me up with some stuff from his collection that he was looking to get rid of, and that is a Nintendo DS Zelda special edition collector's thing. And he gave me a little pouch of a bunch of games too, all a really good price, all one price. Let me go through this. We got Sims 2 Pets, got new Super Mario Brothers. Focus, damn you. Big Brain Academy. Legend of Zelda, The Phantom Hourglass. And the best game ever, Disney's American Dragon Jake Long, Attack of the Dark Dragon. Can you fit any more fucking letters on this little tiny cartridge thing, whatever you call it? I don't know. I'm sure this game is a winner. But it all came in a package. Thank you, Andrew, Jamao911. He also introduced me to a cool thing called vgcc.ca, and that's like a video game collectors community. It's a forum where you can talk and mingle, and you can do some trading with other collectors. So it's awesome community, and I look forward. I set up my account already, and I look forward to getting involved with that. Thank you, Andrew, and check out his channel, Jamal911. Okay, now that we're through all that stuff, I got my stack of Xbox 360 games because lately I have been boosting my collection. So I'm sorry, again, I don't have a lot of cartridges for this episode, but I got a shitload of these things. So let's start going through them. I got them in alphabetical order here. I got Alpha Protocol, the espionage RPG. Now that's what grabbed me about this, is that it's an RPG to do with espionage. I've always been an RPG guy, so any sort of spin on RPG, I'll try it out. Bionic Commando. What can I say about this? Haven't played it yet. Borderlands 2. Now, Borderlands, I understand, it's a huge series, but I still haven't even gotten to play it yet. I have it back here. I have Borderlands, and I have all the expansion and stuff, and now I got Borderlands 2. Now I just gotta find time to play this shit. But I've heard it's great. Now, I started playing Call of Duty Black Ops. That was the first one I played, so I got a lot of catching up to do. So I've been picking up some Call of Duty games. I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Not sure what order it goes in, because I got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I think that's the first. This is the first Modern Warfare. Let's see, 2007. This is 2011. Okay, so it goes Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Got those. On my list to be played, I've seen my friend play it, and I've been wanting to play it ever since, once I find the time. Dead Rising. I've played a bit of the second one, which was for a free download on the Xbox 360 for gold members, so I played a little bit of it. I look forward to getting into the series. Isn't that the story for everything? There's like a whole series of games that you have to play. Right now I'm actually playing Grand Theft Auto 4, and yeah, I gotta play that to get amped up for the Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, I got Castlevania, Lord of Shadows. Big Castlevania fan. I'm not sure how this one's going to look, but try it out. Alright, he's back, and he's rude, and he's crude, and he's a dude. That's right, Duke Nukem Forever. Now, I played a little bit of this. I really love the style of the animation and the action-packed galore fest that it is. It's got a lot of attitude. It's got, see, he's a booze-chugging, stripper-ogling, baddie blasting, good time. That's what that is. So, you know, what can I say? Duke Nukem, he's back, and he's bad. In a good way. Alright, now I have all the downloads and stuff because I got them real cheap on the Xbox, but I finally picked up a physical copy. Fallout 3. One of those awesome RPG type shooter things. Like I said, big fan of RPGs, and I think it's really cool the way that they, you know, put the two sort of genres together in this one. Can't wait to play it through. Okay, like I was saying, I picked up Grand Theft Auto 5, which actually this is one of the other pickups I got at ConBravo. Got it for a real good price. I'm currently playing Grand Theft Auto 4, as I mentioned. I am getting all caught up so I can play this one. That's the way I am. I'm chronological like that. Okay, we're over halfway through the stack here. Okay, I got Ninja Gaiden 2. Haven't played the first one, but I saw this in my local record shop, and it was really cheap. I can't pass up really cheap games, especially when I'm planning on getting it to it eventually. So, Ninja Gaiden 2. Alright, big fan of this series, and I can't wait to play this one. Medal of Honor. Limited edition. I don't know why it's limited, because I guess it has Battlefield 3 beta invitation included in that. Right on. I don't think I need the beta invitation. I got Battlefield 3 here on my shelf. But yeah, Medal of Honor. I've been a big fan of the series since PS1. I remember playing that game to the bone. And getting on hard difficulty all the medals and stuff. It was a real challenge, and can't wait to play an updated version. Next is Prey. Now, I'm not really sure what this is, but it looks like some sort of third-person shooter thing with like creepy alien guys. Like it's got a whole bunch of creepiness going on there. There you can see my camera and the reflection there. Yeah. So I don't know, the art style of this just grabbed me. Another pickup from my local record shop for really cheap. So when I see stuff there that interests me, the price doesn't really, you know, it's such a low price that I don't really mind piling up games that I'm not sure what they are, as long as they interest me. Okay, second last game is Phantasy Star Universe. Now I got some Phantasy Star games. I believe I have, let me look here. I think I got Phantasy Star. I got a copy of Phantasy Star Online for the Dreamcast as well. But in the series, Phantasy Star Universe. All these are good RPGs. I really do not know when I'm going to find the time for them, but there it is nonetheless. Okay, now the last game on my list is Quantum Theory, made by Tecmo, and I'm not really even sure what kind of game this is. Like I said, I try not to do too much research on games before I play them. I like to, you know, play them and have them, you know, let me know what they're about, I guess. So this one looks pretty cool. The art style looks neat and grabbed me. So eventually, not sure when, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll get to Quantum Theory. Well, that's all for this episode. Thanks for sticking with it. It's been a big one. It's been a big month for me. I haven't had much time doing videos, so that's because I got married. Yeah, I got married, so, you know, haven't had much time for this stuff. But now that wedding's out of the way and I'm getting back into the kick of things, look forward to some more videos. Thanks for watching. This has been JROCK. Keep on rocking games.